Welcome to EPCOT. It's been reimagined into neighborhoods. World of Celebration has Spaceship Earth and Journey into Imagination. World of Discovery has Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Space. World Nature has Journey of Water and the Seas Pavilion. And of course, they have World Showcase. We're going to talk about wheelchair accessible attractions. We'll start with Spaceship Earth. Make sure you go to a cast member. They will give you a return time, and you will go to the side door, and you will enter through the exit.
Where do we go? And what kind of future will we discover?
Let's ride along with Dame Judi Dench.
In our past, since all of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. So let's travel back.
Spaceship Earth is an opening day attraction. It's an omni-mover attraction, and it looks at the history of communication.
To create the world of tomorrow. There was only one small problem. When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. Now let's move ahead to ancient Egypt, because something is about to happen here that will change the future forever. It's leading us into the future. But then we hit a roadblock. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance. 1969 from somewhere else.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first very large, very expensive computers, but we see that after 30,000 years of time travel, here we are, a truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
Attention.
Journey into Imagination also has a wheelchair-accessible vehicle. The skunk smell is really coffee smell. So if you think about a cup of coffee, it's not as upsetting when you look at that scene.
Creation, right at the start of everything is new.
Journey of Water is also accessible as it is just merely paths, and you can go through it with your scooter or wheelchair. At Living of the Land, we're in the line here, as you can see. Cast members can assist us in parking the scooter, and on this particular ride, a wheelchair can go right onto the boat.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients. Nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pest.
We're at the seas with Nemo and friends, and the line queue is kind of dark, as you can see. We're getting ready to split off from the line and follow this lovely cast member. Scooters and wheelchairs will go in this direction. We separate from the line here. We will keep going down this path till we meet up with another cast member. The next cast member will assist us in parking the scooter. If we had a wheelchair and we could not transfer, they would assist us into a wheelchair accessible vehicle.
Are you comfortable transferring and walking? Yes. Perfect. Take your key and
The ride vehicle is similar to the ride vehicle in Voyage of the Little Mermaid. It's wheelchair accessible in the same manner. Let's ride along and look for Nemo and his friends.
Let's go explore, explore, explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science street, there's so much to know. Find the more explorers, it's time to go.
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo? Who's Nemo? He's my son. You know that. I do. We went on a huge adventure together. Which you don't remember at all.
Is he orange with white stripes and looks kind of like you, only smaller?
Yes, have you seen him?
See who?
That's jellyfish!
You're good. And I'm thinking...
Jellyfish! And the next one, jellyfish!
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Stop playing games!
Games? I love games.
Say goodnight, you're all Bruce. More salt, mate. Fish are friends, not food. I wonder if the fish.
It's an lavender!
Awesome!
Fiesta Tour, located in the Mexican Pavilion, also has wheelchair-accessible boats, very similar to Small World. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure also has a wheelchair-accessible vehicle. Cast members will help you, and you'll be off to the side so that you can take your time. Soaring has a 40-inch height requirement. It's located in the Land Pavilion. Scooters and wheelchairs go all the way up to the attraction. It is the best queue for ECVs, super wide, no hairpin turns. Many portions of this is uphill, and then towards the end you're going downhill.
They park it inside.
Guardians of the Galaxy has a 42-inch height requirement. Scooters and wheelchairs go through the queue, and you park right next to the attraction. There is a transfer car, which is the last row. I don't suggest it because the last row has a 360 turn. Some people tend to get nauseous. My favorite rows are row 1 and 2.
Our mutual love of exploration. Xandar.
Frozen Ever After scooters and wheelchairs go all the way up to the attraction, and you must transfer onto the boat. We like to go to the Regal Eagle for barbecue in the American Pavilion. It is a Muppet theme. Make sure you come and check it out. For character dining, we like the Garden Grill, and we also like Akershus Royal Banquet Hall. Check out Luminous, the Symphony of Us. It's a wonderful nighttime spectacular at Epcot.
We begin to recognize the music.
For a good spot to see it all, just make sure you're near one of the railings. Popular places are near the United Kingdom and France. Thank you for coming to Epcot with us. We had a great day. I hope you did too. If you liked the video, click that like button. If you want to see more videos on doing Disney on a scooter, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss our next upload. See you on our next adventure.